So here I'm going to show you how to make shortbread. This is a really easy recipe to make. You only need sugar, butter and flour, so you don't need any eggs. You can adapt it to many different flavours, sizes, shapes, which I'm going to show you a bit as well. So the first thing you want to do is put your flour in. This is plain flour. Put the plain flour in, and then you want to put your butter in. You can use margarine or baking butter or normal butter, up to you, whatever you've got. We use margarine a lot at school. And you're just going to break this up a little bit, and then you're going to use the rubbing in method to make this into breadcrumbs. And so you just want to have it on your fingertips. You don't want to have it in the palm of your hands because it will melt. Okay, so once you've got it rubbed in and it looks like breadcrumbs, you're then going to add your sugar. And then you're just going to mix it together. And then what you're going to do is, with the heat of your hands, you're going to squeeze it to bring it into a dough. And just keep kneading it to bring it together. If you find it easier to do it on the table, you can do it, it's up to you. And just squeeze it into a ball. Now, if you were going to add flavours, you'd add it before you've done this, or if you want to put loads of different ones together, you'd bring it into your dough and then add your flavours. So see how it's come into dough, and then I'm going to show you how you can adapt it into flavours. Okay, so if you want to flavour your shortbread dough, once you've brought it together, you can section it off into what flavours you want to do. I'm going to do 4 different flavours, and then squeeze it out. So in this bit of dough, I'm going to make a little bit of ginger. So I'm going to get a little bit of ground ginger. Pop it on the top, and then I'm just going to knead it in together. So this one will be my ginger flavoured one, and just make sure it's combined. You can dye it as well if you want to dye it different colours. This one I'm going to make lemon. So with my lemon, I'm just going to zest a little bit of lemon. And I'm also going to put a bit of poppy seeds in. So I'm going to put some poppy seeds, and then I'm going to knead that together as well. And then for this one, I'm going to do cocoa. So I'm going to put a little bit of cocoa powder on top, and then I'm going to fold it in together. This one's a bit harder to mix in, it will need a bit more mixing just because of adds a bit of flour to it. Makes it a bit drier. And then you need to put a little bit of flour on your table so it doesn't stick, just a little bit, and a little bit on your rolling pin as well so it doesn't stick. And then you can roll them out. So if you want just plain one flavour, get your dough, roll it out gently, just keep turning it so it doesn't stick to the table. You don't want it too thin because these won't rise. Cutting it, make sure you go right to the edge, and then your cutter should pick it up. Don't put it in and twist it. If you twist it, it will make it skew with. Pick it up, pop it on your baking tray. If it's a bit sticky, use your palette knife to scoop it off the bottom. And then you can put a pattern in them if you'd like, and then when they come out the oven you can sprinkle with sugar. and these are going to go in the oven at 180 for about 8 to 10 minutes. They just want to start golden browning around the edge. So here we have the cooked shortbread. You can see how it's started to go golden brown around the outside. That is perfect. You don't want it all the way around. You don't want it all over. With chocolate ones, it's a bit harder to see. And don't get them off the tray until they've completely cooled and set, as the butter needs to set. So don't try and get them off straight away as they'll break. And then you can sprinkle some sugar over. Enjoy! And if you're feeling adventurous, you can also make them into different coloured ones, different shaped ones. You can do them in the patterns. So in the centre, I'm going to have ginger. So I'm going to roll my ginger one out.